into our main topic for today, which is going to be what we want and what we already know for E3 coming up here for Nintendo. That's going to be June the 13th to the 15th, E3. So right off the bat here, what we know. Nintendo Spotlight, the showcase. They're going to be focusing on Mario Odyssey. What do you feel about that?
You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think they've made a really bad Mario game ever, so I don't really need to see much. Give me a little information, tease me here and there, and I'll be content. I mean, either you love Mario or you don't. I mean, I don't think a Spotlight's going to change anyone's opinion on Mario.
Yeah, it's going to be much like they did with Zelda last year. They're going to focus a lot on Mario Odyssey,
right,
and showcase it. And that's kind of what they mean by the showcase, I think, is they're going to talk. I mean, they did mention another thing that we know. They said they're going to talk about and focus on 2017 games. So they're going to be focusing mainly on those games. We might get some 18, but they mainly focus on 2017.
Right, which is, I think, what we need to build up this market right now to get the buy-in from the customers that haven't yet.
Right, and Nintendo is going to be having their Treehouse, which is going to focus once again on Mario Odyssey. I always love the Treehouse events, so they're going to have a Treehouse.
The Treehouse is the best.
Yeah, I love it. It's always fun to watch those. So they're going to have a Treehouse event focusing on Mario Odyssey and upcoming titles for 2017. So another thing that we know is going to be happening is 2017 Splatoon 2 World Inkling Invitational.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
You know, I'm sad I didn't get an invite, but you know, I'm interested to see how it goes, who goes there, and see if this launches Splatoon into competitive gaming even more and gives Nintendo a bigger spotlight besides Smash.
Yeah, I'd love to see Nintendo and Splatoon join the esports battles.
Right. So, you know, this might be what we need and head us into the future with that. And with showing that we got the first one off, everyone loves it. If we get the second Splatoon off going and everyone loves it again, we've officially figured out the formula. We know how to stay fresh, new, and everything, and we don't have to put it out every year.
Right, and as you remember from the initial launch trailer for the Switch, they showed, when they showed Splatoon 2, they showed them doing like the esports, like an actual tournament and stuff with the Pro Controllers and such. So that was awesome.
Yeah, and did you catch, I think it was last week with the update that they had with the single player with so we kind of get to see Callie and Marie again. Yeah,
now the question is, I don't want to talk too much about this, but I know they showed Callie, right?
Right, they showed Callie.
Is Marie evil or is she missing? I mentioned that I thought it'd be really cool if the story would have been that she was kidnapped and the job was for you as the Inkling is to get her back.
You know, that, or we could hopefully see maybe the Salmon Chum, you know, maybe they possess her and we got to release her. So she's evil, but deep down she's good at hurting her. And
yeah, because on one of the on the artwork here, they showed like on top of her, it looked like what could have been her as an evil Marie.
So hopefully Callie and Marie reunite at the end of that. So
you know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So so moving on here, we have an ARMS tournament. So talking about tournaments, we have the ARMS tournament. So I know you wanted to talk a little bit about ARMS. I talked a little about it last week. I went over the direct here.
Yep.
But I know you want to talk a little about that as well.
We've got an ARMS trial run this weekend. I know. Is it timed or is it just kind of open?
It's timed. It's got the different hour times, just like the global.
And that's what I was thinking. I just never saw the official time, so I need to get online tonight, check them out, make sure I can play. I've got a wedding, some other stuff. I missed all of Mario Kart, so.
Oh man.
It was Splatoon.
Yeah.
So hopefully I get to play some of this.
Times.
Yeah. So hopefully some of this works out for me this time.
Yeah, it's going to be all weekend here, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think the first one starts tomorrow at like 6 p.m.
And did you see the tweet sent out by Nintendo Japan and everything? The arms are not elastic all the time. They can become taut.
Oh, I did not see that
so
one. That's awesome.
I thought, you know, because they said they were a special breed of human, that they had these long arms all the time. I'm like, how do they, you know what I mean?
So they have mind of their own.
Yeah, but no, now they can become taut, so.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's definitely something else new I did not know about. So, but they're going to have an ARMS tournament. So much like the Splatoon tournament, I'm definitely curious to see how that goes. I'm wondering if this is going to be competitive fighting with this game, like Tekken or something.
Yeah, and I could easily see this turning into Tekken, and yet at the same time, the Splatoon thing too, where it's very casual as well. So you'll have both spectrums.
Yeah, looks like fun. I'm ready to play. I'm ready to test fire it or test punch it, whatever it was, this weekend to try it. But I think it's going to be a solid release. And I didn't even pay attention to the pricing, but it's $40.
For ARMS?
No, sorry, $50, $49.99.
For ARMS?
Yeah.
fantastic. I just assumed right out of the gate, $60.
Right. So I know it's like $10. You know, we're used to, in this day of age, we're used to paying $60 for a game.
Yeah.
So when someone says 30, 40, even 50, we're like, oh my goodness, let's go buy it now.
Yeah. And I mean, Nintendo's got a history of switching between the prices. I know some of their games come out at $29.99 on the 3DS, and then some are $40. So this could be a sign of, hey, we've managed to figure out how to cheapen these games and still keep the quality there.
Right. And then another thing we know is we actually, I did a video about this yesterday. You can check that out on our YouTube, Chit Chat Gaming. I talked about this. I don't know if you're hyped for this. I don't know a whole lot about Rayman. I did play a little bit of the Rabbids, but they did announce that Mario and the Rabbids Kingdom Battle is coming out.
Right.
Supposedly in August.
I saw a little bit. From what I understand, it's kind of an open world RPG or just an RPG.
Yeah, RPG.
Kind of like Final Fantasy, everything. You're walking around, and it's actually not the characters you're controlling walking around. They deal with the battle sequence more. But Tomo, I think, is who I heard someone say is the character. So kind of playing on words, a tutorial, which if you played Superstar Saga or anything, you know that it's heavy on that. So hopefully it's good. Hopefully it doesn't leave a bad taste in my mouth. And
yeah, it's got that turn point battle system, which
I like.
Superstar Saga.
Yeah, and I do like that. So hopefully, but with Rabbids, I'm a little concerned, but we'll see what happens.
But this is a Ubisoft game that a lot of people wanted. I mean, people were talking about how Ubisoft had like this secret gem, supposedly with Mario.
Yeah.
And then they dropped this. I believe it was comicbook.com actually went ahead and they leaked out the first, not the first photo, but the photo of Mario actually evolved. And there was one before that had Peach.
Peach with
oh no, it was the
Rabbid with the peach crown. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like,
thought it was all fake, and then within a couple of hours we got it confirmed. So, I think we're getting more of that at E3. So we'll see what happens.
Hope so. Another one here that I don't know a whole lot about, but I love the Harvest Moon. They said they're going to talk, and it's going to be playable. That's the Harvest Moon Light of Hope game. Okay. So I didn't hear a whole lot about it, but I did see that mentioned, so I wanted to bring that up. Are you a big fan of Harvest Moon?
I am. And, it just seems that some of them hit really hard with me, and then some of them miss a little bit more. And, I mean, there's so many variants out now, because you got, like, Story of Seasons, you got Harvest Moon, you've got Rune Factory. And the big one I'm waiting for now, I hope we get a date at E3, just in like a quick treehouse of, hey, here's what's coming up this year, because I know they've announced it, Stardew Valley.
Oh, yes, I've been waiting on that, because I have it for the Xbox and Xbox One, but I want the Switch version. Yeah,
I want the Switch version. So, I've played quite a few of them. Some of them I like more than others, but I've wasted plenty of time there in my village.
Yeah, great game. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the playable of that and seeing kind of what they have and kind of seeing what they're going to bring to the table with Harvest Moon this time around. So that kind of wraps up what we know. There might be more out there. Again, if you know, let us know. But that's what I know. And I know you said you didn't have nothing else to add, really.
No.
But there's not a whole lot. I mean, the biggest thing is Mario Odyssey. They're going to showcase that. But up next, we want to kind of talk about what we want now. This is the fun part. This is where it gets fun, because it's like, what do we want out of E3? Because it gives us as gamers a chance to kind of express our feelings on what we're thinking or what we really want out of this.
I want more Metroid Fusion.
Yeah.
Or even a classic Metroid.
Just a Metroid in general.
A good Metroid.
We haven't had one, yeah.
Well, because we had Federation Force, and I try and forget about that.
That was, it was for what it was fun.
Right.
I mean, I liked it, but again, no.
It wasn't my cup of tea.
Right.
But,
So right where I had up here at the top here, I had one thing that me and you both kind of thought should be the top thing, and that's the Virtual Console. Because we have not heard anything squat about that
right.
yet.
And so when you want to hear this Virtual Console announcement, do you want them to go, and the stuff we had from the Wii we're going to be rolling over slowly, and so we can get the classics, or do you want to go, we've got GameCube?
Yes.
Or do you want them to just really blow our minds and go, Nintendo Wii games?
Yeah.
They're coming too.
I think they could do either one. GameCube would be ideal because we didn't really have that too much. I mean, I think there's a few games that came out on the Wii U.
Maybe.
Yeah. But as far as an actual straight up like GameCube Virtual Console, I would love to see that, and I hope they don't. I hope they don't just say, "Oh yeah, you mentioned we're going to roll over the Wii titles, or not the classic titles like the Mario for NES, SNES. We've seen all those in every single
we're tired
console.
of them.
I mean, I mean,
we've got access to them now.
Right, on many different platforms. So we want to see something that we haven't seen yet. Let's blow people's mind. Let's get more people to, if you have the GameCube logo on here, you have GameCube games, you have Wii games, you're going to sell more of these machines. These are not going to sell more with Mario for NES.
And what would you think if they also threw on a DS logo? I mean, that's a touchscreen. A lot of people forget that.
Yeah, I
mean, the only issue is I wonder how they'd figure out, maybe give us another base or something to... Because I know that just kind of acts like a router to the screen.
Yeah, but I don't know. They could always release something. I'm sure they'll figure something out. But GameCube is definitely my focus.
GameCube would... Any games you want to see right away in that first wave of launch?
Clearly, Mario, Sunshine.
Sunshine was coming to mind.
Day of Reckoning.
WWE
Day of Reckoning. I love those games. Metroid.
Prime. My big one would be Eternal Darkness.
Oh, yes.
And I think that makes everyone's top 10. Same with Sunshine. Double Dash.
Double Dash would be a lot of fun. But I'm huge on the Sunshine game. I love that. I love that game. I would even take another remake of Twilight Princess on here. I mean, I know they did already on the Wii U. I have that. I love it. By the way, that's where I got the little wolf link. On there.
Great thing that they could do if they announced that is tease us with showing us Pikmin 1, 2, hint to Pikmin 3. And last year I remember they teased us with Pikmin 4 coming out soon. We haven't heard anything since, and then suddenly they throw Pikmin 4 spring of or winter, or spring of 2018, just, or even fall 2018, give us that date and just end it.
Yes, indeed. So speaking of that, we're going to move right on to, let's just skip down to this one real quick while we're on that subject. 2018 titles. What do you want to see out of 2018? We know we're going to talk about 2017, but I think they're going to announce maybe 1 or 2 2018 games just to kind of get everybody's to get that hype going.
Right. They might say major Pokemon title coming to the Switch.
That's probably a must.
And, that just... And leave it at that, and just let us all speculate for a while.
Yeah.
And possibly a Metroid game, possibly going back to the village of Animal Crossing.
Oh, I love that.
Just give us something big to look forward to. I hope they don't go, we've got Mario Party coming in 2018. I mean, we need something. Things I don't want to see. I don't want to see Smash.
Yeah.
Hate me if you want, but... Let me wait a little bit on Smash.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to bring it up. Here we go. We got Super Smash Brothers Switch, a.k.a. a port from the Wii U.
Yeah.
With a couple new characters. Let's throw a couple new characters in there or whatnot. But I don't want that. I'd like them to hold off on that and release a Smash Brothers Switch or whatever they want to call it, all new.
Yep.
So I'm definitely, but I think that I'm on your side. I think that they're going to probably definitely announce a Pokemon game. And I hope that they announce at least one more title, whether it's a Metroid. I mean, it's a shame they're not doing a live stage show.
Yeah.
Because if they threw that Metroid logo up on there, I mean, that place would go bananas like they did for Zelda.
Oh, yeah.
At the New York store. But I get they're doing the showcase. They're going back to the whole direct type deal.
Yep.
Again, that's definitely one way of saving money. And I do think eventually over time they will have those stage shows back again.
Yeah.
So that's the 2018 titles. We kind of, like I said, we don't really know anything. But those are ones that we're speculating, or ones that we wish that will come out. Let's go backwards a little bit here and go to something else we have not heard anything about yet, and that's the paid subscription and the voice chat. Have you heard any rumbling about that at all?
Nothing. Everyone's going, how's it going to work? Headsets, headphones. Everyone's just still trying to figure out headphones from what I understand on this thing.
Yeah.
Because you got the port on top. Some people are plugging in. Some companies are already putting out wireless ones, but no one's throwing a mic on yet.
Right, because that's the thing. It's like the when, the where, the why, and the how.
Yep.
I have the Zelda ones that have the in mic with it, the inline mic, but I use Astros for my regular gaming on Xbox One and PS4 and PC. I use my Astros. I love those things, but here's the thing with this: I put this on the dock. Okay, I have my Pro controller. What I do?
And does that not have an aux port?
No.
No. Yeah.
What do? You have to get a really long cord and
trust me, you would look goofy as
and hook it up to your Switch that's on the dock. I mean, that's just kind of silly, but I mean, I don't know. Sky's the limit.
We could see them releasing a wireless adapter because my phone has an adapter because it's a USB-C, doesn't work with the normal thing. So clip my headphones into that. It's a wireless thing. Put a wireless antenna on there like the Wavebird.
Yeah.
That could be what we see.
That'd be awesome. And about the voice chat, I mean, as far as that goes, there's been people saying a little up and down too about how they don't want to have 100% voice chat here. They want just to have, because supposedly, from what I've heard, they're not going to have parties.
Yeah.
Like Xbox and PS4, where you can create a party lobby. They're not going to have that though. I mean, I think that's a must. I mean, in this day of age, parties are what people want.
Right. So we'll see what Nintendo's always got something up their sleeve, whether it angers us or we just adapt to them.
Right.
Never once have I mean, rarely do we hate them enough to go, all right, I'm done with you. Have a good day.
Pay subscriptions, though. Those are coming in the fall. We do know that it's supposed to come in the fall, but
and
we haven't heard
we haven't really seen pricing or anything. The other thing is, I know they're giving us this trial period right now to try everything online for free.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we get that virtual console announcement, and maybe they start giving us, have Mario for a month. Try it out for a month, or give us something on the Super Nintendo that require to save files, show us it, and then it disappears, but you have the option to buy it.
Yeah.
And, maybe that's what it is. After you've had it for a month, maybe they give you the game at 50% if you want to buy it. They could start making some real bank off that.
Yeah.
Because people forget about, how much fun I had playing this suddenly. Had it for a month free. I kind of want to keep playing.
Yeah, and speaking of paid subscription goes, like you said, there hasn't really been a price thrown out there, but yeah, we've had this free time with it.
Yeah.
But there's really not a whole lot of online games to play right now. I mean, we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe,
Right.
Bomberman, which I play online, and then recently we can't even play NBA Playgrounds online yet still.
No.
And then we talked about that last couple weeks ago. We still haven't seen anything yet for that. So we haven't really had a capability of fully testing out the online service. I think that Splatoon and ARMS are going to be what really, is going to be the biggest test for them.
And I think what they're trying to do is, people are playing Mario Kart online, obviously, but they're trying to break their servers and see what's going to happen before it does explode.
Right.
So
we'll hear more about that. Moving on, we know about the Zelda DLC. We know we're going to get it. I haven't purchased it yet. I will be. Got the hard mode. You got some other new boxes and stuff. You got a couple new areas and such. But that game, or those DLC, the first one releases here soon. And then there's another one coming out in the summer and then the fall.
Right.
So we should find out some more information on those as well, too, hopefully. So that'd be nice. What about new Amiibo? I got the Amiibos here. We got the Fire Emblem ones just last week,
right,
which look freaking amazing. But you think we're getting new Amiibo? I know we have the new Link Amiibos coming out and the Splatoon 2, Bayonetta. Yeah, but you think we're getting anything else announced for Amiibo?
I don't know. Amiibos are, in my opinion, right now in a weird transition spot. Clearly we've got the capabilities, but whether Nintendo decides to keep moving forward with it, the big heavy pushers with these guys were Smash.
Oh, yeah.
And
there's always a few games that here and there, like Yoshi's Woolly World, you can put different ones in there.
Get a costume or
Obviously,
something.
Zelda, Breath of the Wild, you can get so much stuff with that. But again, like you mentioned, Smash Brothers was the biggest one. It took the most, took the Amiibos to test them out. What they could do, and kind of took them to the extreme, if I want to say.
And the nice thing is, I guess, and it seems like everyone's already got their ones made, so they're kind of ran out of that library. Hopefully we keep getting a couple variants here and there with Zelda, but
right.
You can only do so much with a product before it.
It's like, what else do you have, and what else do you bring out? I like to see, I know it's not Nintendo licensed, but like a Bomberman Amiibo or something.
I'd buy a Bomberman Amiibo.
Or just something like that, or even it'd be kind of cool, like the NBA Playgrounds game, if they had like a character that they don't have on the game yet. Let's just say, for instance, Michael Jordan.
What I've been seeing is illegal made Amiibos. I do not support making them or anything, but you made a post the other day about finding your Pogs.
Yes.
I'm telling you, NBA Pogs, slide those on there.
Oh, or something that, I hear you there, man.
Yeah.
Something that's more gimmicky that could definitely do that. So I think we'll be seeing more things, of course, coming out. Maybe some new Animal Crossing ones. Obviously, if we get a new Metroid, we'll be seeing some new Metroid ones.
Yep.
And such. So moving on here. What about this one? This is to me, it's a unique one, but I think we could see it because I know that I'm talking about new bundles for the holiday season. I did see where this is cool too. I think it was Japan has the Splatoon 2 bundle. Did you see that?
I have not.
With the what color is it? It's like a purple, and I think a purple and a red or something of the Joy-Cons.
You had me at purple Joy-Con because that means we're getting more colors, and I hope Nintendo doesn't go, hey, the only way you can get this is if you buy this.
Yeah, and go ahead and talk about what you'd like to see for a bundle, because I'm going to find that real quick and show you, man.
I mean, I just want to see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 Switch maybe bundled in and just not even raise the price at all on that.
Yes.
I'm seeing less and less copies of that in store, which is good. The fewer that I have to see, the better. Color variants on the Joy-Cons, maybe throw in a couple of games. Throw in a Pro controller with Mario Kart. Throw it in with Breath of the Wild.
Right.
Get some of the... So the serious gamers, in theory, could get...
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Throwing the Pro controller out there, but here it is right there. It's green and it's like a red color.
Oh, nice.
So,
yeah.
But that's going to be released in Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe it's
pink.
pink. Yeah, maybe it's pink. But, the good thing about this, though, is you can actually pick up this in Japan because it's all region-free. So if you want to get a... Let's say they release these Joy-Cons individually in Japan, you could pick them up. So,
have you created an account with any other countries?
I have not. I know you can.
Right.
Because you can get the demos and the games for it. It's not... I know Japanese games are clearly not in English.
Some of them, I mean, that's the thing. You just got to do a little background research and go... Because some of them do have English. You can just click what language do you want in it, English. So some of them do come pre-programmed with English. But it's the third or fourth option where we get our English games, and Japanese is like the fourth option. So,
That's cool, though. But, yeah, some variants I like to see of the bundles for the holiday season is, obviously, I mentioned a long time ago, the Splatoon one, and that's cool. We're getting that. We know we have the neon yellow ones coming out with arms.
Yep.
So I think there's going to be more coming out here. I think that the biggest one they're going to need is the obvious, which I'm surprised you did not say, Mario Odyssey bundle.
Yes.
Christmas time.
Yeah.
That's a perfect Christmas gift. You get, just think if you had like a red and a green Mario and Luigi one, or vice, pink,
and I mean, they have red out, and clearly they've got green coming.
Right, but like just together, I mean, I think that'd be cool. So I do think that we're going to get a Mario Odyssey bundle.
And I think the one thing that steered me away from that is, I don't know if they want to put that together in a bundle yet, because people hear bundle, they go, oh, I've got to save money on it, because if you put it at full retail, suddenly steers people away from getting it.
Sure.
But possibly if you get the color variant, which color variants of these are impossible to get.
Yes.
I mean, I hunt all the time. I go to Toys R Us. I go everywhere just hoping to try and find them.
Are you going to get the yellow ones when they come out with arms?
I might. I just want something fun. I'm tired of gray.
Yeah, for you. I mean, I actually want gray. I love the colored ones, but I think the yellow ones will look really cool on here. But again, I really want the Splatoon pink and green ones.
Yeah, Splatoon could easily be what I'm looking forward to.
Oh, and then there's oh my goodness, see, I'm forgetting it here real quick.
The other one thing is I hope we see from Nintendo is more third-party games announced coming to us with dates. And I'm not talking like, hey, you're getting Skyrim, or hey, Payday 2. I'm talking, we're going to announce Kingdom Hearts 3 the same day, Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One. Congratulations, Merry Christmas.
Now you're wishing too much, I think.
I am. I don't know if I'm wishing harder for just Kingdom Hearts 4 to get to... I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3 just to come out, or if I'm wishing for it all to come out together the same day.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know where I'd buy it, and I think I'd own multiple copies.
And don't worry, at home, I know I'm showing Brice pictures of here, but I'm going to throw these pictures up online, too, so you guys can take a look at it. But this is the Splatoon 2 Pro Controller.
Oh, nice.
So it's got like the splat. It's got splats on the controller, and then it's got the pink. It's got the pink, and it has the pink and the green for the handles on the controller.
And it's still transparent. Do you think it still thanks us for purchasing?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's basically... Oh, yeah, I'm sure it's probably still now. I don't think they took that out. But... Again, that's another new idea is they can bring out more Pro controllers now. But man, it's like I bought one already. It's what, $60 I think, or $70, and would I pay that much again for another Splatoon one? You're dang right I would, because that thing is a beaut. Yeah. It is a beaut.
I know I did it with Wiimotes. I think I have 15.
Oh yeah, people all the time always buy those. I have quite a few of them, but again, they had like the Mario, Luigi.
Yep.
I think they even have that looked sweet to me. I think wasn't there a gold Zelda one?
Yeah. You had to hit that sore subject on me because I got the Club Nintendo Gold Joy-Con, and I can't find I can't get the matching Wiimote. I have a couple of people that won't sell it to me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm like, come on, that's all I'm missing. I'm like, I don't care, it's Zelda. I want it to match my my nunchuck. I've got my Club Nintendo Mario hat from the first year, so I've got it all. But
you hit a heartstring when you said Club Nintendo, because I used to love that, man. I got so much cool stuff from there.
I hope they fix it.
It's still good.
It's still good, but I mean, I'm more of a physical guy, so the downloads are hitting me.
I mean, here's what I get with it. I mean, I got a Street Fighter background.
Yep.
I got a Mario Kart one. I mean, you get little digital things here and there. You get some deals.
But I love the fun calendars. I carry my 3DS in a bag I got from them.
Yep.
I got
the Smash
Animal
Bros.
Crossing
soundtrack.
Yep.
From owning the 3DS version and the Wii U.
Yep. I got lots of weird knickknacks that you couldn't get anywhere else. And I used to hate Japan because I'd look at their prices.
Oh, they had so many cool surprises in theirs, man. But that's
maybe Club Nintendo revamped this year.
Right.
E3, come on.
If you're listening to us, Nintendo, which I hope you are, come on, man. Just give us. You can keep it My Nintendo all you want, but let's get some more physical prizes out there for us for purchasing these games. It's fun to be able to collect them and get the little downloads here and there and stuff for that, but it's so much cooler to be able to have that actual physical merchandise.
Yeah, from even a grocery sack I got once.
Yep.
Yeah. So
it's the little things in life, guys. Little things. The last thing I have here for me that I want, I know you may have a couple more things. We're kind of running low on time, but is Zelda and Animal Crossing. That they've already announced they're gonna have a Zelda mobile game, and then an Animal Crossing one coming out in 2017 still.
Yeah.
So, do you think we're gonna get much details on those?
I think they'll quickly breeze by maybe a date, maybe a little info, kind of give us an idea of what it is. Do you follow Pokemon at all?
Not as much as I used to.
I follow it harder sometimes. Other times it just kind of blows by. One of my friends shared that Japan actually just got a Pokemon mobile game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a Magikarp game. You catch and train Magikarp and level them up, and it's a jumping game. So it just has to hit a jump counter, kind of like in Pokemon Stadium minigame.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe we'll get that. Just blow our minds with Pokemon, because nobody's really thought Pokemon on the mobile besides Shuffle and
Pokemon Go, even.
Yeah.
I mean, for mobile-wise. But they did announce they're going to have 5 mobile games. What we've seen, we've seen
Fire Emblem.
Yeah, Mario Run.
Zelda, Animal Crossing.
Mitomo's in there. Is that considered? I guess that probably doesn't count. That's not really a game.
But maybe.
Mario Run was fun for what it was, but dude, an Animal Crossing. I love Animal Crossing. I am absolutely in love with Animal Crossing. So for me, an Animal Crossing mobile game would be awesome.
It's a good place to go home after work and unwind and not care about any problems here.
Man, just go
no
fishing.
Politics, nothing. I can make my own rules.
Go out and go fishing. Visit the island.
The island.
Catch some bugs, trade them in, get tons of cash.
Get a shark.
Yeah, let's get a big old shark and go in and cash it in and get some money and revamp your house. So I'm definitely looking forward to an Animal Crossing game. I think the last one we really had was I purchased Happy Home Designer, which I liked. A lot of people didn't care for it. I liked it. You're making a noise, so either A, you like it, or B, you don't like it.
It wasn't my taste. I mean, I never bought it. I looked at it, and I just knew right away, not my thing. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed designing my house, but I'm more the let's walk around town, talk to my town folks, go fishing.
Because once after you design the homes, you really can't do anything else.
Yeah.
And I actually ended up designing almost all of them, so that I can go back and do. Then at that point was scan my amiibo cards in and go and work on other people's homes, but I pretty much finished the whole town.
Yeah.
But it was a fun game. But I like to see a true festival. Oh my goodness, that was a wreck. The Wii U version of Animal.
And the whole line of amiibo that came with it.
I love the amiibos.
I love the amiibos, but hopefully maybe Nintendo can redeem themselves with that. That'll be Nintendo Animal Crossing early next year. Save those amiibos. We're going to put them to use on that. Yeah,
and they should. I mean, I don't know why they shouldn't, because people still have them. I mean, they're discounted everywhere, too, because there's not really a whole lot you can do with them. I know you can bring them into
City Folk.
Happy Home Designer now.
Happy Home Designer, yep.
Because they upgraded it, so you can actually do that, and there's some new cards out there. So, I mean, I know we're spending a lot of time on Animal Crossing, but, man, I really want an Animal Crossing game for this.
Yes.
So, I mean, what else? As far as that goes, I mean, that's what we want. That's what we know about E3. Sign off in the comments. Let us know what you want. what you think we're going to get, whether you agree or disagree on some of these things here, and let us know what you think. We're definitely curious to hear what others think. So, Brice, do you have anything else you want to add to either one of these lists?
Not this week. I think we've hit it all. We'll see what happens, and rumors and I think teases and stuff are going to slowly start coming out, and then we can start speculating even harder.
Right. And one thing I wanted to do, I think, and let us know if you think it'd be cool out there, is if we did I don't know, it's what schedules and stuff, but like a live feed for E3, even if it's, I think it's gonna be in the morning, so I know we probably couldn't do that. But like, even if it's like after hours, that's gonna be very hard. But if I just don't watch it at all, or I avoid like everything, and then we watch it together, like right here, we can actually put it up on the screen and we can watch it with our viewing audience. I think that'd be a lot of fun to do.
Oh yeah.
I could probably hold off maybe for that.
We'll see. And if I don't ruin it for myself, it always seems like someone else ruins it. I had something ruined today.
He's called Facebook.
Yeah, no, and it's like I have stuff ruined by people that I didn't even know liked Nintendo or didn't like this or liked that, and then suddenly they're like, "Hey, did you see?" I'm like, out of all the people, you had to ruin it for me.
Right. So that's something we could do in the future too. So. Again, that's basically what we think of E3. Don't forget, it's the 13th to the 15th of June. Alex, you want to throw that little caption back up there again? There you go, right there. So E3 2017, June 13th to the 15th. That's a little friendly reminder from yours truly over at Chit Chat Game, Mike and Brice. Definitely make sure you check it out. And thank you again for joining us. I didn't bring the Samus figure, but yes, the Samus figure is still available for the giveaway. Remember to like the video. Comment on it, and of course subscribe to our channel, because that's how you can get a chance to win it. I'll be announcing a winner on Monday, on Memorial Day for that. I will be in Chicago this weekend. I'm going to stop by the Uniqlo store, pick up some Nintendo threads. I'll do a video on that as well too, so make sure you tune in this weekend for that. Brice, you have anything else to say, man?
Not today. So thanks for having me again. And I
Absolutely.
hope to be back here again next week.
Okay, absolutely, 100%. And as always, this is Mike and Brice from Chit Chat Gaming saying happy gaming.